Hey there, welcome to episode 6 of the Rubber Creatives podcast. I am your host, Delano, and I help restaurant owners increase their revenue using the Rubber Growth System. Now, in this episode, I will talk about how we can use technology to have a more prosperous restaurant that you will enjoy running. Okay, so let's dive right into that. Now, you and I can agree that technology is being integrated into a lot of industries as time goes on. And the restaurant industry is no different, right? I know a few decades ago, dining at a fine dining restaurant was like the act of a patron showing up to the restaurant and being welcomed by the restaurant manager or owner and then taken to the front desk, to check their reservations. Kind of like a hotel. But today, restaurants are phasing out those analog ways of operating, and they're welcoming more and more technology to make everything more efficient and convenient for everyone involved. Now, there are some major problems, right, that restaurant owners are facing right now that's forcing them to limit that, human contact to be able to, you know, do more things. Now, the primary one is due to labor shortage, right? And we see that that's a big concern for restaurants right now. And another um, problem that restaurants are facing is the whole being able to dine in, right? So we see that a lot of restaurants are now using online ordering systems to kind of combat the lessening of walking traffics, all right? Now, also, we have rising costs. Now, there is nowhere left for the money costing problems to hide for restaurant owners. All right. So, losing out on food orders due to miscommunications, and human errors. Like somebody say, "Hey, I want a hamburger," but you get a chicken burger. Those errors that are happening, and even your phone lines being super busy, so you're not getting orders coming in because people want to order from you, but the line is always busy. So they're ordering for your competition. These are some, you know, m- money what costing problems that your restaurant may be going through that is making you suffer, right? Because having those problems now just isn't cutting it. We need to be able to fix those problems, have our restaurants running more efficiently, more effectively, so that we can reach our revenue goals. All right. Now, to mitigate these problems, we have to use smart, innovative technology. All right. So, what technologies are filling the gaps, you may ask? Well, to name a few, we have QR codes, we have robots, we have self service kiosks, and we have online ordering systems. Now, I am no robotics expert, nor do I mess with kiosks. So I will expound on the ones that I am an expert with and, discuss that with you. Now, what technologies are you sending your customers to? In the last episode, we spoke about creating content that gets people to engage and to educate them about your restaurant and what unique experience that you're offering and stuff like that, and having a call to action that's getting them to order. And we were saying you want to be sending them to a sales technology that converts, that makes the process easy for them. All right. You want to make sure that this technology is something that you have full control over. So if you need to, all of a sudden no more burgers, you can stop that. Or if you just do not want to take any more online orders for the day, you can turn it off. Things like that, you want to be able to have full control. And you want to be able to use it to build a personal relationship with your customers. In the first example that I mentioned in this episode, we spoke about, you know, a few decades ago where when people come to your restaurant, you would be greeting them, checking their reservation, shaking their hands, walking them to their tables and stuff like that. We still want that human and people connection, all right? So you want to make sure that whatever technology you're using, you still can have that one on one, right? You can build that connection, that relationship with your customers, all right? Now, these are some questions that you should ask yourself just to see if the tools that you plan to use are good for your restaurant or your business. Now, the first thing that I recommend is having your own online menu and ordering system for your restaurant. You can do this in two ways, okay? The first way is by using third party tools, such as Grubhub or Uber Eats. Now, this is great if you're just starting out and you need a solution ASAP, all right? Easy. You get an account with them, you set up your menu, and it's working. You're getting exposure and stuff like that. Perfect. But that's where it, lies. The next best thing is basically getting your own online menu and ordering system. Now, this is a great step for a few reasons, right? The first and obvious one is that with your own online menu and ordering system, you have full access, right, to your customers, and you will be able to build a relationship with them. You will reduce the cost associated with online orders by up to 25%. So you can increase your profitability, and you will be able to attract more accurate orders and reduce the human errors and increase your revenue. Okay, so no more missing out on orders because your phone lines are busy. Okay, 100 people can be ordering on your online menu at the same time, but 100 people can't order on the phone at the same time. Okay, so no more missing out on orders. And you will also be able to, with your own online ordering system, build your list. That's the number one asset, because now people are creating an account with you, they're ordering from you. You can know how much a specific customer is ordering and stuff like that. You can even reward them if they order a certain amount within a certain time. But all of these things are things you can control when you're using your own online ordering system. Now, when it comes to online ordering system, you have two ways that you can do it on your own. Okay, you can get a pre-existing tool that is offers zero commissions, that offers um, full access and control, so you can know what customers are signing up, when they order, all these things, and that empowers you to build your list. All right, so your autoresponders will automatically get connected to that, and they can pay you directly. Okay, there are tools out there like that. Um, to name one, we have a tool that's called Menu Deck that does all of that. Okay, it gives you the power to accept orders online and share smart menus with your customers for them to make their orders. All right, and the next option that you have is to just create an online website that has an e-commerce element to it. Okay, so now we're not talking about using a tool. If you have the money and you want to invest, in having your own online presence, your own online ordering system, your own everything from scratch. Okay, build a website. Build a website that has a menu, that has an ordering system attached to it, which is AKA an e-commerce element. Okay, so you just make a website, put your menu items on it, and put a cost to it, and allow people to add to cart, order. You get the information, everything. That's doable. That's easy. And once you do that, you have full control of everything. With the website aspect, you can tie it in with even more integrations. All right, so no matter what you use for your autoresponders or your CRM or whatever, you can tie it in with your website and you can make everything seamless. Okay, so those are the two ways that we recommend for you to have your online ordering system. Okay, now the next thing that we recommend, all right, is to have a customer retention strategy. Okay. And in our experience, the best way to do that is with SMS marketing. Okay. Hands down. Okay. We have email marketing. You can do email marketing strategies. You can do, you know, other, gift cards and other stuff. But we realize that with SMS marketing, you can really increase your customer retention and get them to come back more often and spend more with you when you're able to be on at the top of their minds. Okay, emails, people can check that, once a day, once a week, whenever. Okay, but people are more likely to open their SMS messaging, their text messages and stuff. So when you're sending SMS messages to your customers, that's a perfect way to be at the top of their minds. Now, we help restaurants do this with our groundbreaking tech called Rebel Growth System. All right, because that's what we do. We help restaurants to attract new customers and to turn them into loyal customers. All right, and we make it super easy with the Rebel Growth System. Now, again, here's why SMS is powerful. All right. You have higher open rates, you have higher click through rates. And if you combine everything that we've said before, which is having your mobile online ordering system, now you can make it easy for your customers to take action and order from you because you're sending a message like, hey, it's Friday. Why not treat yourself to some amazing pizza at Sal's Pizza? Order now at, and you have a nice short link, sending them right to your online ordering system, right? Sounds good, right? And again, what we train and teach and recommend to our clients is that you don't have to always be giving 10% off, 20% off. No, just sending a message that's reminding people that, hey, we're here and you can get this amazing food today. That's enough to be at the top of people's mind. And, you know, don't take it for granted. You have some people, they get that message and they're like, wow, thanks for that reminder. I wasn't thinking about it, but now that's what I need. Okay. So don't be afraid to, want to send messages to people and just know that it's perfectly fine, right? Especially if you're giving people the opportunity to opt out. So if they don't want to get your messages, they can simply say stop or no, and they're not getting it. So you are sending messages only to those who want your messages. All right. Now, we're talking about online all the time, being on phone and all of that, right? But what about the offline marketing? What about the print medias and stuff? Now, that's where we look, take a hard look at QR codes. All right. We we use QR codes heavy when it comes to working with our clients, restaurant clients. And, you know, QR codes are simple and easy to use solutions that, make it super easy for your customers to carry out the action that you need them to with print media. Okay. And for example, they can just scan a code to see the menu that you have and order, right? No more typing in that long order dot your link dot your your restaurant.com slash blah blah blah. Okay, no more of that. You can just scan from their phones and that, and the same thing. If you're using third party like Grubhub or whatever, you don't have to be remembering any link or anything, or actually going on your website to click order online or anything like that. Right from your phone, they can just scan a code and that's it. They're taken to your webpage. All right. Next thing, or the next beautiful thing about QR codes, is that you can just let them scan to make a payment. All right. And what we do is not just to send them to the menu, but when they scan, they're ordering and they're paying for that food. Okay? And you know that somebody from table 12 ordered a pizza or a burger, and you deliver it to them, they paid for it already, or they can pay cash, right? That's the beauty with QR code. And the next thing that we do is like you can let people join your VIP club, you know. Um, Join the VIP club at Sal's Pizza and get 25% off your next order. Scan QR code, take them to the page to put their name and phone number in, and voila, they've signed up. Super easy. No need to be typing out anything or whatever. All right, just scanning a QR code. So the QR code is wonderful and it bridges the gap between offline and online, because you can print this QR code, you can put it online or you can print it out and let people scan from flyers, postcards, business cards, whatever, promotional cards. Print them out. You can have it as a table tent right on the table for them to join your loyalty program, for them to join your VIP group, for them to make payment, for them to make an order. All right. So the QR code is super flexible and we love it over at Rebel Creatives. All right. So I can go on and on about technology and how you can implement them in your restaurant, in your business. But if you're interested in having like a brainstorming session, right, with me, let me know by shooting me an email. All right, just email me directly at delano at rebel2creative.com. All right, that's DELANO at rebel2creative.com. Okay, just send me an email. Let me know that, hey, I want to do a brainstorming session with you, and we will, see what time works for us. We can jump on a quick call. I'll share some resources with you, and we can discuss it and see where you're at, what you're doing, and just see if you're implementing the best technology that you could to get the best results that you want. All right. Now, before I go, let me just share some quick stats as to why you should not sleep on implementing tech into your restaurant or your business today. Okay. 63% of customers report that increased frequency of third party restaurant delivery orders are happening now compared to pre-pandemic. Okay, 90% of surveyed customers expect consistent and increased usage going forward. Okay, 62% of restaurants say that automation would fill critical gaps in managing orders placed online at the restaurant and via delivery apps. And restaurants that offer online ordering say that an average of 34% of their revenue currently comes from those channels, right? 13% of customers would avoid a restaurant with no online ordering, right? So 13% of people who come across your website are like saying, hey, if you don't have online ordering, we're not ordering from you. 29% of consumers prefer contactless payments such as mobile wallets, contactless payment kiosks, or QR code payments. All right. So if you're not using QR codes, if you're not allowing people to just pay online without having to pay cash and stuff like that, you're missing out on some sales. So the real question is, can you afford not to have technology integrated into your restaurant or your business? Now, with me, you will have our technology, right? That helps to get your best customers to come back more often and spend more when they do. And we help you to attract your ideal customers day in, day out so that you're continuously growing your customer base. All right. But if you're interested in learning about that, just check out our website, get our guide, learn how we fix some problems that restaurant owners are having. Jump on a call with us so that we can talk to you and get to know you and your unique situation so that we can come up with strategies where you can overcome those problems and your hurdles so you can get to your dream destination. All right. Thank you so much for listening. And I do look forward to talking about how you can, effectively follow up with your prospects and have them make, continuous purchases from you using the Rubber Growth system or any technology that you are looking to implement. All right. Delano signing out, and until next time.